Welcome back to Escape from Mars. We're still fighting G-Corp. Last time we looted an important G-Corp base, which you can see somewhere in the distance. But the only thing it didn't really have was a lot of iron. So we are currently scouting for resources, shipments, in order to get a bit more iron. And for that we use Roach, or tank. So if memory serves right, there was a shipment coming from this direction. Which makes us think there might be a base there from G-Corp. Some steel plate shipment while we were doing the raiding. Is that actually a base already there? Or am I seeing things? Looks to be something there indeed. But what is it? Preferably I would first like to know what it is before we head and rush into it. Looks to be small or behind some hills. No, I think it's the latter one. Nope, we're doing a stoppie. I think it's called. That looks quite small, no? Looks quite harmless. Let's go and have a look. Can't be the thing that we were detecting shipments from. So it doesn't seem like our guns are picking up a target. I think from here we explore by foot, in case the whole place is rigged with mines. So let's take out a gun. Looks quite cool. I'm gonna guess communication center, but there's a lot of glass, so it might be like a very small greenhouse. It is green, so I guess that's already a greenhouse. Looks to me quite deserted and not leak-proof anymore.
Oh dear, you are not supposed to be in here. This is Mars Research Expedition property. Please display your identity badge or exit the building.
Oxygen farm technology unlocked.
Ooh, it's an oxygen farm. I could have known from if I looked down, but I was too intrigued by this thing. That is very cool. I think we will raid this and steal all the steel. Yeah, let's do that. There's even a battery on top. Nice. Very pretty design. You would imagine that there would be an oxygen tank as well, right? But there is none. That's a bit strange. Oh well. I like it. So that answers the question if this was something where the shipments were coming from. Definitely not. But where did they come from? This is typical scientist mindset. Once you solve one question, there is 10 new ones. So it's definitely not the way of the ground of the headquarters. So we must be able to go this way then. And there is a big chance that we just won't find it. But let's see. Hey, ground base, wait a second. That must be it then. And it looks to be something else, or maybe it's a rock. You have quite a few of those here. I think it was a rock. Yeah. That was definitely what I was seeing on the horizon. So can we scope out this ground base? What does it look like? Is it anything special or just another...
G-Corp facility threatened. Dispatching additional drones.
Just another base, maybe. Can't see anything like this. Looks an awfully lot like the other base. Target identified. Come on, here we are.
Target found. All drones attack.
This time you really attack. No take backsies. We are waiting, looking for a fight. Ah, there we go. 600 meters, yeah. We have more guns than you do. Oh god. Should probably not flip the rover. Is it fleeing? Nope, it's definitely not fleeing. Did we get it? Looks like we did. Alright. Nope, still not. There's some gun on top of it still.
Drone and returning for repair.
Yeah, no you're not. Oh, we might just make it actually. Oh, this drone is fast. Alright, well let's not go anywhere near. Nope. Did we... Oh god. Why are we so clumsy? Alright, so the gyro override might be a thing that we need to set still. And we will go home. So yeah, it's a bit more tricky to get these drones than we thought. They're very good at fleeing. I feel like this one was particularly heavy armored. took quite a while to get through its armor. Looked like it messed up our conveyor system as well. Right, I'm quickly gonna weld up some damage, because we do have some materials on us. And I hope that after that the storm is gone as well. I really did not see that. Also, I was just taking a sip of water. Was alright, we were very lucky there. Must have looked so stupid. I'll definitely play that in replay. Alright, let's not do that again. Ooh, no more storm. Nice. Let's head home, do some repairs, and go looking for more fights and shipments. And while we're doing that, we might as well bring our bike back home, since it's on the way. So let's see, what we want to do is we want to lower the suspension, attach the bike. I like the bike. It saved us from a lot of running a few times. Something is smoking. I'm suspecting that our cargo container is shut up, and that's why things are not moving. Would make a lot of sense. Rovers are not supposed to smoke. At least this one isn't. Almost home. Yeah, maybe we should write G Corp an email or something. Dear G Corp, will you please send out more shipments? We're running out of materials. Kind regards, Fresh. Apparently, that's our faction name. So what we might do is that we will go back to the danger and see if we can trigger another drone fight, because somehow we have to get some materials, right? At least we returned from our scouting mission and we have some more information about what's going on. It should just work like this, right? This is how we made it. Oh yeah, it does work like that. Right. So recharge the battery, that's the most important thing, and probably switch off the lights. Can we fix our cargo container, which we suspect has gone broken. Ooh, and there's an opportunity to prepare our lights and install the correct ones, which are the spotlights. They actually give you some light. Alright, those are the lights. They work, and because we named them in the same group, they are immediately recognized by our hotbar. And now for the more important thing. Probably have to grind this open a bit. Right, so that's the not broken. There's a word for that. Ah, the cargo container is just broken. Is that from underneath then? Might have to look underneath for thing, and then I guess we have to set the wheels the other way around. Are we screwing things up here? It looks to be fine. Although... Ah, right. Might be that we are hitting some rock or something. Alright, so maybe that will work better. So did this solve our conveying problem? Where we can take ammo from turret 3 to... yes. Cool. There we are again. We repaired the essential parts of Roach. Ideally we want to raid a shipment, but there isn't really an easy target now. So let's instead try fighting a drone. See if we succeed this time.
G-Corp facility threatened.
Alright, there we go again.
Dispatching additional drones.
Let's go a little bit back, because we want to pull him away from his base, so that we have a chance of taking him down actually, and looting it. Still has to say target found.
Target identified.
Ah, there we go.
Coordinates converge.
Where are we then? Alright, so that will probably come. Yep. So we are going this way. And there we go. Come on guys, get him. And now get the propulsion. Propulsion please. And stop for a minute. More propulsion perhaps? Maybe it's time that we are taking over then. Oh, there he goes.
Drone disarmed and returning for repairs.
You're not returning anywhere, boy. So this we will disarm then, I guess, and we could deliver it to
Health low.
a chunk of ice. Right. And we could deliver it to Mickey Scrap, I guess. So this went considerably better than the other drone. I think it's the targeting weapons. And then there's always a weapon on top of the drone as well. And the turrets want to shoot through the drone in order to get that. So I guess at that point you have to switch and do something else. We still have quite some ammo. It's only $6 to spend on that. So all in all that went pretty well. That wasn't too bad.
New Mickey Scraps open all the time. Look for us on other planets, or we come look for you.
Alright. Unlock. Get this thing far away. Right, the gyroscope. Probably have to switch that off now. Park. Let's see if this works. Still a lot of old crap there as well. Alright, we might have to modify it a bit. This is very tricky. Let's first close the doors again. Because if we fall in, we're stuck. There we go. Curious to see how well this will go. That's taking at least some silicon as well, I think. $17K of iron. That looks like a decent amount. And it is indeed gone. Who knows? Maybe it worked. $17,000. I think that's quite a lot, no? Yeah, I think we should be happy with that. But not all things get converted as efficiently, so the things that are still there, I don't think they're actually processed now. Probably has to do with the wheels or something. I don't really know. Ah, don't worry about it. Let's go home. So this could be a way to force ourselves to get some materials from G Corp. Picking fights with drones. Seems to be a bit more expensive than shipments in terms of the damage that they do to us. But it could be a good option. Now with these new materials we just got from Mickey Scrap, we can finalize our Atmos ship, the Guppy. So we'll create about 600 motors for that. And see if we can take it for a spin. We want to have some steel with us as well. That's always nice. And then the ship should be done. We of course still need to paint it. Now I did install the paint gun mod. I really like that one. I think it's even a part of the main game of Space Engineers 2, if I'm not mistaken. This might also be a good point to repeat the purpose of the ship. Its objective is to transport a large amount of ammo and ice from the airbase back to our own base. And we will use it for some scouting, since flying 100 meters a second is much faster and safer than driving. Nice. I think I like that. And then, I think for the prime color I will just go with like a dark gray. Should have probably done that first, now that I think about it. So we can do something like this. Right? And maybe you let the orange theme turn. We could still use this as like orange side. Maybe that's still alright. I think we'll start with this. Looks like we thought about it at least. And then from the front panel, I think it's a bit much. I don't think that's very nice. Not convinced about this at all, actually. But let's see. Can make it a bit orangey, maybe that's a bit better. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think about that bit. Can we make it less intense? No. It is very intense. We could just make a big spotlight over there. Maybe I'll prefer that. Should we try that? One big spotlight. It's not exactly like a closed system. I think I prefer that over this this big light. Well, let me know. Do you prefer a big spotlight or the strange square light that it's now? So I guess this is then ready to pick up all the loot from the base, from the airbase. So let's try that. This is very sensitive, so I think the gyro should be turned down a bit more. And ideally we want to tweak the forward thruster still, so we go like energy saving mode. So that's, sorry, the backwards one. So it's like GF, thrust, reverse. So we want to switch those off. Because that means that we can just let go of the acceleration and we start cruising. With like 2 hours of battery, that's ideal. There we are again. I think if we would have redesigned it now, then it would be nice to try a bit harder to get the thruster on top and the connector on the bottom, because I think it's particularly difficult to have a connector on top of your vehicle. But well, that's what it is. we have to watch out with those little boosts. Those are quite dangerous. Also, I messed up the thrusters. I hit the wrong button, so that was very dangerous as well. I did realize that it would probably help me a lot if we could make a spotlight. But these are small grid only, no? Yeah. Or we could try like a large one, perhaps. Can we make a spotlight underneath? Like right around there. That will help us greatly estimate the distance between us and the ground in the night. So we probably can, but then this thing has to be flipped around. Right, so that becomes a bit uglier. We'll just leave it out, I guess. Feels a bit cheaty to do it like this, but I think it will help us a lot, prevent us from crashing, because I had some trouble estimating the distance to the ground. Nice. Alright, let's get our stuff. I guess this can go... Oh, not sure. Let's just transfer some crap. So can see how the spotlight works. Yeah, we are a bit sluggish. But doesn't this look epic? I'm proud of our build. Maybe the grill on top needs to be removed still, but I wish it was a bit more inset. But well. Time to slow down. Get our forward thrust back on. Why are we smoking? Ah, the spotlight gets toast. Right, that makes a lot of sense. Nice. Alright, so we have to find another spot for that. Yeah, that's the spotlight gone. Dramatic explosion. And I'm afraid that's it for today. We did quite some fighting, getting new loot and having our Guppy ready. Really happy with that last part. And so I hope you enjoyed. And as always, thank you for joining, subscribing, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.